stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, there's always time to play ball.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Welcome to those just tuning in with Chris Singleton. I'm John Sciambi. We're in the first, and there's no score. Pete Crow Armstrong in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Turner runs, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Turner stands at second with no outs. Hard hit, knocks it down. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get two outs out of it. But on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
Fernando Tatis
Ball four, take the base. Ball four, take the base.
Man at first, Harrison Bader digs in now.
Harrison Bader.
I guess Cosmo's going to sign another short-term deal with opt-outs because it's terrible deal.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Starling Marte up to hit. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. No score. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Crow Armstrong goes 6'1", 180 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be runner on the go. Strike in there. And they tag him out. All tied up. Top half of inning number. That's ball 4. Adam Duvall into play.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
They get the force out number 3. Phillies leave a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. Man at first with 1 gone. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
First. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in.
Now batting, center field.
And now Bader up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swung on, popped up left side. Under it. Brings it in for the third out. 2 left for the Mets, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any. success against him.
McGill back to work. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and a quick out, number one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now for the Phillies, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bangs off the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Out to short, Mauricio. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. And that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 2. On the ground. Throw over to Votto. Lindor retired. And here is Luis Angel Acuna. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. Hit in the air, center field. Duvall under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Marte retired. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Here at Citi Field, ready to begin the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Matt McClain. McGill back to work. Strike 1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Bounce to third. Lindor. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And the batter now is Joey Votto.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. And Votto is retired. Here's Trey Turner.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one the other way. Bader makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
Oh, this is a clear.
Alfredo.
New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the right-hander back to work. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler McGill is done, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hard ground ball, base 9. Bader quickly throws it in, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
First and second, 1 out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. The double play ends it right here.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the